Guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Megan, and I feel like I haven't sat down and actually filmed a video in forever. That's besides the point. Okay, this video has been highly requested. You guys have been hounding me with questions, so I'm just going to try to answer them all in this video. This is my experience meeting the one and only Ariana Grande. If you want to hear what really happens when you meet her, then you're in the right place. Just keep watching. Let's just start from the beginning. Ariana is affiliated with the VIP company called Backstage, and Backstage has an app where you can join Ariana's community and talk to other Ariana fans and join contests and keep up to date with tickets and all things Ariana. So I of course have that app. This isn't sponsored. This sounds really sponsored, but it's not. I wish it was. For every show that Ariana has, there is a contest called the hashtag WWYD contest, and that stands for What Would You Do? Basically what that contest is you have to record a 30-second video saying what you would do if you met Ariana. Ariana's team or Backstage's team looks through the videos and they pick two videos that they like best, and if your video is chosen, you get to meet Ariana at the specific tour date that you entered for. Yeah, girl, of course entered. I've never met Ariana. I want to meet Ariana. She's my mother truckin' goddess, mom, queen, soulmate. I don't even fucking know what she is. She's like everything under the sun. I entered literally like every single show possible because I wanted to meet her so bad. I entered this contest way back in her honeymoon tour phase of life. At that time, Backstage was called Fallow. That's a whole different story, but I of course didn't win. I entered for the Buffalo show, What Would You Do? I didn't win. Next round, let's enter for the Cleveland show. Before I made my video, I was looking through all of the videos that were already submitted from other fans, and this round was intense. Like every single video that was submitted was so creative, was so amazing. I like almost did not enter, I swear to God, because I didn't know what to do. Insert my entry right here.
If I met Ariana, I would first of all die because she's my queen. I would thank her for inspiring me to be creative and to make some sort of outlet for myself to chase my dreams, and for me that's YouTube. She has inspired me to go on YouTube and share my thoughts with the world, do makeup, sing, to be fearless. She has inspired me to be a strong woman and go after what I want, a gift that is beyond words that are able to be expressed. I would tell her that I am driving 4 hours to see her. She's my queen. That's what I would do.
And honestly, I was not expecting anything from that because there were so many amazing creative. What was that look? I was like, there's so many. It was just all in the hands of Backstage at this point. So long story short, they ended up choosing my video and they ended up choosing my friend Seth's video because his was insane. Show day comes. You guys saw my vlog. I traveled to Cleveland with my boyfriend Jake to meet her, and now let's get into the experience of the actual day. So Jake and I show up at the arena about maybe like we showed up around 3:30, so about an hour and a half or so before check-in for VIP actually started. We were waiting in line, and after about an hour or so, maybe more, maybe less, the Backstage company starts setting up their booth for check-in. The leader of it all, I don't know what her name was, but she was telling us, you know, what to do. She told us that none of us could have our phones out, and if we were caught with our phones out, we would be kicked out of meet and greet. So that's why you guys didn't see very much footage of the actual VIP experience, because I wasn't trying to get kicked out, you know. I was trying to have my moment with Ariana, so I'm not trying to like have my moment outside of the venue. And then after another long ass time of waiting, she was like, if I call your name, please raise your hand. So I knew immediately that she would be calling the What Would You Do contest winners out, which was me and Seth. Megan Wright, and I raised my hand because that is me. I won. And then she called Seth's name, and she gave us our VIP laminates, which you guys saw in the previous vlog, and she gave us our meet and greet wristbands. still have mine on because I don't want to take it off. So yeah, she checked us in for VIP, and that moment I was just like, holy balls, I'm meeting Ariana. You go into the venue, they scan us, make sure we don't got anything illegal. Did the merch free shopping, which is where you can shop for your merch without any lines, and I got an Ariana crew neck, which was more expensive than like my entire college tuition. Holy shit, Ariana. And then they separated us into two groups. Seth and I, my boyfriend, were in the first group, which meant we toured the backstage first, and then we went into soundcheck first. The backstage lady led us down into the stage area, and then she took us behind the stage to the backstage area. And we didn't get a very in-depth backstage tour. We just kind of saw like the equipment, which it was really cool. It was really fucking awesome. But I thought we were gonna get to see like her clothes and her dressing room, but we didn't. We just saw her equipment, which I don't really give a flying shit about. I wanted to see her clothes. We saw the bike that she does her side-to-side performance on, and we saw just all of the millions upon bajillions upon gazillions of boxes that they had of equipment. And as she's talking, Jade from Little Mix is walking by on the like other side of the room, and everyone's like, holy shit, that's Jade. And the backstage lady is just talking, like she just keeps talking, even though none of us is listening because we're fangirling over the fact that Jade Thirlwall just walked past us. She didn't stop or anything. She's with security, and honestly I don't really think she even saw us because it was quite a large area of space, and she was, yeah, whatever. So after our backstage tour, we were led back into the stage area. Seth and I got front row for sound check. All were waiting for all of the other groups to have their backstage tour. Like I said, they did it in sections, so we just sat there for probably like 30 minutes waiting for everyone to be done. And I was so happy because we were front row. I can see Ariana like cry. I can see Ariana sweat. I can see Ariana's weave. She can see my weave being pulled out of my hair for her. Like, you get what I'm saying? We're that close. Finally, after 4,000 years of waiting, the process was a lot of waiting, by the way. Let me emphasize that. Like, I could feel my hair turning gray. So finally, her dancers came out. They taught us the Be Alright dance. And then they did some trivia, and I raised my hand, sort of, but not really, because I was horrified I was going to get a question I didn't know and make a complete fucking ass of myself, which is funny considering that's what I do on the internet. So I don't know where my thought process was. They gave not everyone, they gave the people who answered the questions right some shirt. Seth got to go on stage and rap Nicki Minaj's verse. It was so good. I'm so jealous. And then Ariana came out with Toulouse. That damn dog is the cutest thing I have ever seen in my whole entire life. I wanted to take it and put it in my purse. I wanted to steal Ariana's dog. Please don't arrest me. Security. Ariana came out and she was so fucking cute. She had her hair in a ponytail that didn't look like shit like mine. Was fucking put together. She had beads going back and her bangs were braided back like a mother trucking princess. She had her oversized bomber jacket on. She's just a flawless human being. She's the epitome of perfection. I don't understand. I'm going on a rant. I apologize. Anyways, she answered some questions. Nobody chose me to ask her a question. I had a really good question and I really wanted to know the answer to. Nobody called on me, so I don't even know the answer. People were asking her some real personal questions, real personal, to the point where she wouldn't answer some of them. I'll take you through some of the questions that I remember. The question that someone asked was, how did you and Mac make it official? And she was like, oh, I don't know, I'm really shy, I'm not gonna answer that. And we were like, oh shit, that's awkward, that's really personal, shit. The question was, are you religious? After that question, I forget if it was Scott or if it was Brian, but one of the two called over the person who was like taking questions, you know, and they were like, you need to make sure that you know what they're gonna ask before you let them ask it, because these aren't okay. Since I was front row, I could hear him saying that, but the people in the back didn't know he was saying that, obviously. You need to ask before you let them ask. Ariana was like, I feel like I'm being interrogated. But it's cool. She was so sweet. She was so kind. She was so funny. She made all of us laugh. She was talking about the Everyday music video because it came out that night. She was talking about new music. All of that good stuff. Q&A went by really fast. They were already behind schedule because, like I said, there was so much fucking waiting. And she was like, no, I don't want to go yet. Can we just ask a few more questions? And security was basically like, no, bitch, you gotta go. They took us into meet and greet by section based on the color of our wristband, and blue went first, so I was 5th in line to meet Ariana. My boyfriend was before me. I wanted him to go first so I had more time to enjoy the experience, even though it'd only be like 30 seconds more, but I didn't want my experience to be over first. I wanted his to be over first. We're waiting in line for like 40 more minutes. I swear to God, it's already 7 o'clock. The show started at 7:30. People were getting pissed because they didn't want to start the show. So the backstage lady literally got in like a fight with someone and was like, they're not going to start the show without Ariana. There's no need to worry. The show starts in 30 minutes. The doors are open. What do you mean? So finally, Ariana is ready to start the meet and greet, and we go in, and Ariana is outside of the photo booth at this time, and she's like, hi, I can't really see you guys because I'm blind, but it's the thought that counts, so I'm saying hi. And she was so cute. And then she went into the photo booth. Jake went in, and I'm just gonna tell you Jake's experience from what he has told me because it is really funny. He went in and Ariana went for a hug, but he didn't go for a hug because he didn't know she was gonna go for a hug, and then he went for a hug, and at that time it was already too late, so he just patted her back. Just like, hi, and he said hi, and then she was like, how are you? And he was like, I'm great. And then they took the picture, and she was like, thank you so much, enjoy the show. And then it was my turn. I walked in and I was like, hi, and she was like, hi, and she hugged me, and I tried to feel her hair, but I don't remember if I even did. I've always wanted to feel her hair. It's been a life goal since I was like out of the womb. Lord, I'm gonna get myself arrested for being like a stalker. She's like, how are you? I was like, I'm good. It was basically the same thing she said to Jake. We took the picture. She was like, thank you so much, enjoy the show. And I said thank you, and that was basically it. The meet and greet was really, really rushed. Security was pushing me out of the photo booth. I regret not saying more. I was kind of in a state of shock that I was in the presence of the Queen of America, you know? Like, not Donald Trump, not the Queen of England, Ariana Grande, you know, like the leader of America, the real leader of America. So like, what do you say to Ariana Grande? Apparently, if you're me, you just say hi and leave. Like, what the f? But she was the sweetest human being. I'm so thankful for the experience. I will always brag about it. I will probably talk about it in every single one of my videos. Like, I will end it with, oh, by the way, I met Ariana Grande, okay, bye. I have looked up to her since forever. I have an Ariana Grande makeup tutorial from like a year and a half ago on my channel. I don't know if it's private or not. I might have made it private because it's really embarrassing. But I have loved her since forever. She was so real, she was so genuine, she was like sassy. Hopefully the meet and greets become less rushed because I know there have been problems with it being super rushed. But again, that isn't Ariana's fault. I want you guys to know that. If you are going to meet her this tour, or if you have met her this tour, they have a very strict schedule for the artists that they need to follow. Obviously, the concert would have been super late if they didn't, you know, go ahead and hurry up the meet and greet. You can't spend forever talking to every person because then the meet and greet's gonna be like 4 hours. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind, that they have to rush the meet and greet. It's not Ariana's fault. It's not Ariana being sad. It's not Ariana, you know, hating you. It's, you know, it's her schedule that she needs to follow. Here's where, again, it gets super interesting and you guys had a lot of questions. So Jake and we went to the lounge, and there's footage of that in my vlog if you guys want to go see it. We just had some snacks, took some pictures, and then we headed up to the show. By the time we left the lounge, it was about 8 o'clock. Little Mix was already on stage. We missed Victoria Monet, which I'm okay with. I don't really know any of her songs. I didn't really know many of Little Mix's songs either, but let me tell you, Little Mix scalped me. Little Mix cut my head off, scalped me. Little Mix literally stole my heart. They are so good. They're so sassy. They're so energetic. But Jake and I had tickets in the very back, very top, literally, last row, very top, very back, because those were the cheapest tickets we could find. I wish I was kidding you. I wish. Everyone else in meet and greet was like, yeah, we have front row, we have catwalk, and I'm like, I'll be back there if you need me. Send me pictures. So we walk up to our seats, and it was horrifying. I am horrified of heights. Jacob is horrified of heights. It was a 10 out of 10 would not recommend situation. I thought someone was going to push me and I was going to fall over and die. I thought I was going to trip on the stairs and fall over and die. We're literally like 12,000 stories up. I felt like I was on the Empire State Building. And as we're walking up, this lady is walking down. She stops me and I'm like, oh God, she's drunk. Oh Jesus, she's drunk. She was like, get your ass up there immediately. They are giving away upgrade tickets. And I was like, what are you talking about? As we are sitting down, this guy is like, where are you sitting? I was like, I'm sitting where I'm sitting. I'm sitting here. This is where I'm sitting. And he was like, no, you're not. Follow me. I'm upgrading you. I was like, Jake and I were like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, our luck with this concert is unreal. We follow him all the way down, back down to civility, to a normal height, and we are the section right off the stage, and the seats were amazing. So again, you guys can see footage of where our seats were in my vlog that I uploaded. Yeah, that's basically how we got upgraded, just by chance. I don't know if he was with Quicken Loans Arena or if he was with Ariana's team. I don't know if that's something that happens for every show. It was just by luck, so I'm sorry I don't have more answers about that. The show was amazing. Her vocals are unfucking real. Her high notes are effortless. If you want to go see the Dangerous Woman tour and you don't have tickets yet, get your ass on Ticketmaster.com, search the show that's nearest you, buy your tickets right now, and I swear you will come back to the comment section and you will thank me. I really want to go see her again. If you guys are going to a Dangerous Woman tour again or soon, leave what show you are going to down below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified when I upload, hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you can get your notifications. Listen to the Dangerous Woman album if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video.